So as you guys probably know, this is my 2014 Ford Focus ST. And today I just thought I'd do like a quick little video, kind of just like what I've done with the car, some upgrades I've done, how I'm liking it, if it's worth getting one. So yeah, I'm just going to go over like an upgrade list and tell you guys my opinion on every mod that's done to this. So the first thing I've done is right up here. It is a Depo 3.5 intercooler. This ran about $350, but you can see how big that intercooler is. Get a little up. So yeah, that was $350, and definitely one thing that I've noticed about that is the car temperature on my access port tuner up here. The car temperature, just at operating temperature, it dropped significantly, and that definitely has to be way better for that engine, that 2-liter turbo. The second upgrade is Flow One, the spec F7 rims, and sadly this one did get a little curb rash from the previous owner, but those rims, it was $900 for all four. So it's kind of just a cheaper rim, but they look really nice on this car. Overall, like, I would definitely recommend these ones for your ST. They look so nice. And then, yeah, they look nice. And then they have on them, they have Firestone Firehawk ASV2 tires. Okay, so another thing I have is Rally Armor mud flaps. They were $165. The previous owner put these on. They look nice. Definitely not worth the $165 though. So, yes, they are worth putting on, but like, I wouldn't say for $165 they're worth putting on, but some people really, really like these. Another thing I have is obviously my Borla exhaust. I know I've got some comments about them being nice. I really do like these Borla exhausts. Definitely worth the money, 100%. They sound really nice. I'll see if my friend will record for a sec so you guys can hear them. The next thing I have was a wing riser, like DIY kind of thing. Made it stick up a lot more. It just looks better from the back. But yeah, I got like those. I have a video out on exactly how I did this stuff. Made it look a lot better. $15, cheap. But yeah, moving on to the next thing. The next thing I have are Anzo projector headlights. These were, I believe, around $530 for both of them. I did not put these on. That is not worth $530 to me, but they do look pretty nice. The next thing you guys most likely all know about is my two 15-inch subwoofers. This was Rockford, their Fosgate P3 punches. They bump a lot. Yeah, they shake my plate off sometimes. Those, the whole setup for the amp and everything. My amp's down here under my seat. It was, that is my amp. For all you stereo heads, I don't really know about amps or anything, but all I know is this setup was $1,500 for everything. And that, I want to say it's worth it. Honestly, it's not worth $1,500, but they definitely make the car more fun in a way. The next thing is the Cobb access port tuner. This thing was $563. This thing is so great. I love this thing. Plug it in for you guys. Let it boot up. Show you a bit of what this does. Also, I got this POV mount, so I can mount it up like this while I drive, and you guys can see what's going on. Okay, so here I can monitor my knot count, my boost pressure, and my AFR. That middle part is a rev light. And then I can also go in here, and that's my 0 to 60 1/4 mile time if I want to run it. Troubleshooting, that's my tune mappings. And I have a bunch of different tunes. Anti-theft mode, here's loud exhaust crackle, no exhaust crackle, another loud and none, loud none, and then stage 0, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and then I have a valley mode for this. Overall, for the money, this was 100% worth it, because this is what makes my car do what it does. Otherwise, it would just be a normal ST. But for $563, that is what you're getting. I also bought a mount on Amazon that was like, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks. Holds it up on the windshield. And then I have a video on how I did that. There's a OBD port. You kind of pop out the OBD, and that's the wiring for the cob. That was worth it, 1000%. So yeah, on to the next thing. The other thing I have, it's on here. It's the Stage 3 tune, which is what this car is good for. I have to put on blow-off valve, intercooler, all that good stuff for the Stage 3 to actually work. And I have the Verbals on it right now, which is the popping noise. Stage 3 is the way to go for if you have a Focus or anything. Just driving it around in stock mode and then switching it to Stage 3 is a huge difference, because I have over 100 horsepower extra on this setup. The next thing I have is on the outside. They were 30 bucks. It's a small upgrade. It is these blinkers. I forget what they're called. Sequential turn signals for the mirror. They were fogged out yellow. Now I got black. And I'll show you guys. They roll out really nice for this. That is what the turn signal looks like. Before, it just flashed and it was clear and ugly. But now I have those turn signals. That was worth 30 bucks. Like if you're just looking for something cheap to do to your car, like, can't go wrong with simple, clean looks. The next thing is actually under the hood. And this is, I don't even know if it was 100% worth it, because I'm not the one that threw it on. The previous owner did that. Let me get this hood open and show you guys, because it's hard with one hand. This is my Cobb cold air intake. It was 395 bucks. For the price, I do not think that is worth it at all. I'd get something off of eBay for a cold air intake, because all it's doing is flowing air. But yes, this is a good brand. It's known. And then I have an RS box for more air intake. I'm deciding if I want to take the box off, but the other owner said he didn't notice any noise difference really. So this is just better for intake air. The next thing I have up in here is my blow-off valve back there, the Mamba. That was around 300 bucks I've researched. Sounds really good. I have a video clip, I'll put that in, but definitely worth it for like overall turbo life and everything. So yeah, on to the next thing. The next thing while I'm under here is my ST Performance coilovers. These were around 1,500 bucks, I believe. But yeah, the fitment of the car is nice. It's pretty low. Definitely right here scrapes on speed bumps. I was blinking there. But what makes it look so great, it handles, there's not a lot of body roll. So yeah, definitely worth it. On to the next thing. The next thing on here is a Cobb rear motor mount. You're gonna have to take my word for that. I don't feel like jacking up the car right now. But yeah, Cobb rear motor mount, $180. It reduces a lot of torque steer. Holy, that's definitely worth it. So I would recommend. The next thing is just these like louvers, I think they're called. $30, like just Amazon part. That is the pretty much last thing out of all these things. I just threw these on. They look good. $30, worth it. Definitely would recommend. Okay, so that does sum up everything put onto this car by me or the dude before. Definitely worth it. This car is a blast. If you're looking at getting one, I would recommend getting one. Just make sure it's low miles, because these things do tend to blow. Mine only has 40,000 miles on it. It's really low. But yeah, so let me get back to you guys with the total number after I add everything up. So the total for everything is $7,338 in upgrades. Let me know. I got it for $9 grand. Let me know if you guys think that was worth it. This is a blast of a car. Definitely a good first car. And definitely would recommend it if anyone else wants a first car. Because these things, fun, manual, can take almost whatever you want on a roll race. Unless it's like obviously a really high horsepower car. But no, we did a roll race with a Scat Pack. We even beat that in a 60 roll. So yeah, this thing's a blast. Would recommend. That's the total for the car. Let me know what you guys think of it. And thank you guys for watching as always.